Hey gamers, Ethan Cito here on the plugin test server for Total War Age of Blood. I just wanted to give you guys an update on where I am with this update for Total War Faith. I have all this in my inventory because I tested Explosive Landing for fun. So basically, if you go to the Faith upgrade menu and you go click on some powers, it's like, oh, I don't have this. Wait a minute. Okay, so they're not implemented for this menu yet, I just found out, but for the other ones, you'll see now they have a cost, and it'll list the cost. I don't know why that costs 0. I have actually zero clue. I think, oh, you know what? I don't think it costs like 0 in the game. I think I mistyped the config line that it gets it off of, so I think it just defaulted to 0. But yeah, basically, if you don't own... I don't know why that one's either. Well, I'll figure it out. Look, we got some issues. Obviously, this isn't a release video. This is just an update. We're figuring it out. But as you can see, most of the powers that you don't own, the ones that you do own, they don't show the cost. But the ones that you don't own, they do show the cost in faith points of how many you need to buy the power. Okay, but what I really wanted to show you guys is something I just finished working on, which is the faith info command. It doesn't have the tab complete yet, but I plan to implement that before I release it this weekend. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to do /faith info, and then you're going to type in the name of your faith. It's not case sensitive, so you can do nerd, or, oh, well, it's letter sensitive, so you can't do merd, but you can do nerd, or you can do nerd. And guess what? Look at that. Centered, framed message for your faith name. And then it shows the leader on top with a clear marker. And then followers below that. And obviously, my faith on the test server only has 1 follower because I just have 1 alt account that I use to test things with. But if you have more followers, they will show up, I'm sure. And if they don't, please let me know. I don't have any other faiths on this server because, again, I only have 2 accounts. I can't make a ton of stuff. But this is not restricted to your faith. So if you do faith info and you do a different faith, it will give you the same information for the other faiths. So you can figure out who has the faiths and who is in which faith. And if you don't know which faiths to look for, obviously I plan to have autocomplete to give you the list of faiths, but just in case you wanted a list of all the faiths, you can still do /faith list, and it'll just print out a quick list of all the faiths. The /faith list command, I'll be honest, there's not really a limit. There's not like a page system for that. So in the future, probably going to have to update that, as more people make faiths. Otherwise, you'll do /faith lists and it'll just flood your chat full of stuff. But that's a bit more complicated, having the whole page system, and I feel like right now, not necessary. So yeah, thank you guys for checking out this video, for being interested in the updates to the server. I got some other stuff that I'm thinking about doing, but as you know, or as you don't know, and you're about to find out, I've been doing this coding course at Harvard, and that's kind of been splitting my programming time a little bit, although I guess now I've kind of worked it out where it doesn't, because, well, actually, don't worry about that. It's fine. I don't need to tell anybody how I figured it out. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful evening, and play on my server, nerds.